Julia. I love dance with you in the morning. Hello, Pippi. You like being first. Hey, Karen. Hi, beautiful angels. I did find a message from Galactic Federation, I think, this morning. I didn't look at it. I always get the messages when you get the messages. Yes. Dropping the babies off to Nana's. All right, darling. Of course. So many years and over led to assume there was no reason. Oh, that's awesome, Julia. Yaya is absolutely amazing. I know, she's so sweet. She's like our grandma. She's like everybody's grandma. Mama Yaya. I know. Hey, Victoria. Hi, beautiful angel. Hello, Spirit Artist Studios. Welcome. Welcome to the Butterfly Sanctuary. If it's your first time in here, you're here for a reason. You have chosen to ascend in this lifetime. And that's why you're here, to be among your soul family, to be among those ascending with you. We are ascending in consciousness, guys, in consciousness. We are learning who we are. We are remembering who we are, because we create our reality. Hey, Deanna. Hi, beautiful angel. Missed you this morning. We missed you this morning. I can't believe it's already July. There's Stonehenge, where we did our huge mission. Hello, Christy. Welcome to the Butterfly Sanctuary, darling. You are here for a reason. Hey, Christine, my BFF. Hello, beautiful angels. Thank you for the heart me. Wow, we're up to 190 heart me's. I love that. That's 190 people that know who they are. I love that so much. What you have known has arrived. Things that amaze and define, an energy source for tomorrow. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, Pippi. Yes, happy July 1st. Grand Rising Dawn. Hello, beautiful angel. Aw, thank you for the roses. My goodness. We have 10 of them already. Hello, Kateri. I was just thinking about you. Hello, Ashley. Hello, beautiful angels. Hello, April. Hello, beautiful angel. Hello, Cindy. Aw. I just love you so much. Much love. Hello, Betty. Hello, beautiful angel. And Cooper. Hello, Cooper. Hello, sweet, sweet one. There's that heart chakra. Grand rising, Trina. Hello, beautiful angel. Seek your sanctuary.
Seek your sanctuary in this place. It's an allegory.
Yesterday was Sunday. Today is Monday. Dawn, today is Monday, darling. You didn't miss any classes. And even if you did, they're all on my YouTube. All classes are on my YouTube. And my YouTube is Opal Star 33. It did go fast. The weekend went super fast. Yes. Happy New Week, month, and day. Yes. Yep, my YouTube is Opal Star 33. All the classes, all the meditations, some of the, I just started putting the trinket days on there also. The only thing that isn't on there, I think, is dance. I haven't put any dance videos on there. But there's some karaoke on there because we did karaoke last week after we did the meditation. Oh, that's awesome, Dawn. Yeah, share with your friends if they resonate with it. Your mom saw you doing karaoke? Ah, yeah, because it was the same night that we did meditation, so I put it on there. Grand rising flower power, Sylvia. Aw. I am you, Dawn. You are me. You're looking at a mirror when you're looking at me. We are one. Oh, yeah. We had a storm here yesterday. Big rain, thunder. My dogs were up my butt. Having 4 little chihuahuas at your feet, wanting all to be in your lap at once. Aw, thank you for the roses. Oh, yes, it should be. Absolutely. Yep. Yes, and Julia's. Oh, my chihuahuas hate thunder. Oh my goodness. I have 4. Two little tiny ones and 2 medium-sized ones. Well, they're not medium. They're small dogs, but they're medium for Chihuahua. All right, that was Sky Scent. We're gonna go ahead and go into the Rainbow Butterfly playlist, and the climb. Back when she was a good girl.
I can almost see it. That dream I'm dreaming.
All right.
There's a voice inside.
There we go. Let's make sure we can see everything. Okay.
Every step I'm taking.
Grand Rising, everyone. Hope you all had a beautiful weekend. I did, but it went too fast, as usual. My weekends go so fast. Like, time is speeding up. I had to get off this app for a little bit this weekend, which was nice because I don't know how I got on it, but I got on the political TikTok or something because every dang, like every other post was people arguing politics, and I'm just like, really? That makes me sad when I see people so divided about politics. Yeah, my Chihuahuas are crazy. Yeah. Oh, it's a data push? Yeah, I'd like to get off of that side because I don't do politics. I believe they're both sides of the wings of the same bird. I think they divide us, and I'm not about all that. I'm not about all that division. I'm about unity and love and light. Okay. Hey, Excalibur. Guys, follow Excalibur's new account. He got in trouble and got his other account banned. Yeah. I don't let any of it affect my frequency, right? Because I can't do anything about it. So, therefore, I don't let it affect my frequency. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Chakra wisdom cards. One with all. Trouble is your middle name. One with all. I feel the divine force flowing through me. See, as we're talking about this, I honor this, and I know that it flows through all. I am calm in knowing that I am one with all. I love that prayer also. I am calm in knowing that I am one with all, and I contemplate and meditate on this fact. I regularly remind myself that we are all from the same source, and that we are all on a journey as spiritual beings, experiencing this physical existence. Oh, yeah, of course. I am aware that I have a choice as to how I respond to what is happening in my life. My responses have an enormous effect on my spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Yes. Let me write that down. Let's see. Mary Ellen. Okay. Let me go ahead and put her on there. I don't want to forget. Mary Ellen. Put her next to a butterfly. There we go. Okay. Next we have the Healing Energy Oracle. I think this is my favorite deck, with the violet color and the light codes that come through in these cards. Hello, Karen. Thank you, darling. I love you. And the voice of the heart. The voice of the heart. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path of light. Yes, the voice of the heart. One step at a time. I see the mountain ahead and dedicate myself to taking one small step at a time. I make progress by staying focused on the present moment, the current task. Thus, I regain my ease of living. Yes. Aw, thank you for the roses, Bobby. And then we have trust. Trust. I trust life and my strengths. Each moment guides me to the light. Everything on my path is placed there for my growth. Yes. Everything is placed for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And these are our Work Your Light rainbow cards. Trust your path. Trust your path, as are you, Dawn. You are the light. You are the love. You are the truth. You are. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? You are all supported and loved. Birthing a new age. Birthing new creations. Dreaming a new world into being. This is what we're doing. In the awakened dream, we are creating. That's how powerful we are. The age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You have. You have been training for this. Remember who you are. Once you remember who you are, that's it. Game over. Game over. Hello, Clint. Hello, darling. Game over for them because you have risen in consciousness once you remember that you are Christ. You are Christ consciousness. Karen. Right? There is no perfection. It's perfectly imperfect. And that's what makes us perfect, because we are perfectly imperfect. Giving and receiving is the angel card today. So it says the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. It has to be equal. And here is the crystal for the day, and it is the yellow jasper. Control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. Let it go. Let it go. Hello, Sharon. Hello, beautiful angel. Next, we have the animal card for the day, and that's the moose. Wisdom. Wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. This is called Listen to the Music. The song that the universe is giving to us right now is Listen to the Music. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. When you remember who you are, those memories will start coming back about knowing the wisdom that you hold. Yes. All right, this is the fairy card for the day, and it says tree wisdom. So we got regular wisdom, and we got tree wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sound it makes. The frequency of a flute. Go on YouTube and listen to flute music. Maybe that'll spark your memories. And here is Yeshua, Sananda, Jesus, whatever you want to call him, our brother. I am with you always, even on to the end of the world. Always with us, always supporting us. All right? Yes. And then we have the waking dream, the dream waker oracle. Blessed unrest. Even in moments of dissatisfaction, be grateful that your preferred experience is being highlighted in your awareness. Elevated above the loud crowd of possibilities, now your desire is undeniable, so you can move more powerfully in the direction of your dreams. The awakened dreamer. Be the awakened dreamer, not the sleepy one. Right? Okay, next we have our portal. What portal are we going through? Before we go through that portal, we're going to say our mantra. So we call forth from within the light of Source. Thank you for standing at the forefront of our hearts and minds. Thank you for activating the ancient wisdom of our souls. We welcome in the support of heaven, earth, the stars, light beings, and beyond. As above, so below, so within, as without. Connections to heaven and earth through the stargate of our hearts for our highest good and the highest good of the planet. And so it is. And so it is. And the portal we are going through. Haha. The calm before the storm. Have you ever seen the rain? The divine matrix. Interconnectedness, synchronicity, God incidences. Yes, the divine matrix. Let's talk about the divine matrix. If it weren't for this divine matrix, we wouldn't be living our lives. We wouldn't be able to be here if it weren't for the divine matrix. So even though it is a matrix, we gotta thank the matrix for being here. Without the matrix, we wouldn't be able to be in these 3D bodies. It's a gift. It's a gift to be in a 3D body. You may not think it is, but it really is. Everything is connected. Everything that was, is, and ever will be is connected by an invisible bond of energy, uniting every living being from the past, present, and even future. This isn't a new idea. Every great mystic through the ages has understood that everything is one, and now scientists are beginning to provide evidence for it. The best way to describe the connection is as a lattice or grid, a divine matrix. We're all points on this grid, and we're all connected through it. It links us to our ancestry and loved ones, aspects of ourselves, past, present, and future. and also the ancient and divine wisdom held in the quantum field of the universe. This card shows a giant stargate opening up to the universe and a piece of sacred geometry known as the flower of life. Okay. But we've talked about this, right? This is really the daisy of death and not the flower of life. This geometry traps us. So the lily of life, or the lotus of life, it's a different geometry than this one. So this is quite literally a two-dimensional image of the divine matrix, and the information held within it can help us begin to understand the inner and outer workings of this incredible universe. So if you spend time with this image, you'll find multiple images within it. I would rather have you look at the lotus of life image than this one. I need to make another video about it. Reminding us all that nothing is happening by chance, and that even when we can't fully comprehend it, there's a great plan unfolding. Yes. How much we can bloom. Yes. So meditate on the lotus of life image and affirm to yourself, I am connected to all beings, all intelligence, and all forms of light, past, present, and future. I am one with the one. This has been taught to us, like, I never knew that that was not the correct geometry. Yeah. It's the lotus of life is the one you want to have, not that one anymore. Yeah. They have turned around so many different things. It's all upside down. Just like Forest Fairy tells us, it's all upside. It's always been upside down. And we're turning it right side up now. Because we're remembering who we are at a soul level. So you are in alignment with the oneness of life and the inner workings of the universe. You are part of something great. That means that you are greatness experiencing itself. Not one thing in your life has happened by chance. Even when you felt that things have been against you, a process has been unfolding, helping you understand your connectedness to all things. So there's no need to feel insignificant or lonely. It is also important to remember that the universe is always working in your favor and for your highest good. You may have felt lost, but know that nothing is ever lost. We're all held in the heart of Source, and love is our connection to all things. Okay? The thing with the cross and the Ankh. The cross is male. It is polarized to be male. And where the Ankh is equality, is male and female. That is the difference between the cross and the Ankh, other than the other energetic differences. The cross basically stops our power. The Ankh does exponential things to our power. The Ankh helps us remember who we are, where the cross helps us forget. Think about it. When we think of the cross, what do we think of? When I think of the cross, I think of our beautiful brother being put on a cross. That is not a good thought going through my head of the cross. When I think of the Ankh, I think of the Egyptians holding the Ankh for power and the magnetism of the Ankh. Right? So if it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. But I don't wear a cross anymore. I used to before I learned about the Ankh. But, you know, even some crosses, people wear them with Jesus on the cross. That's sad to me. That is a time when there was so much hate in this world that a person of love and light that was a way shower, beautiful light in this world, was taken out and put on a cross. Right? Yeah. So yeah, I don't wear crosses. Okay. So this is our butterfly for the day. Ah, you did? The love within me is more powerful than doubt or fear. There you go. The love within me is more powerful than doubt or fear. That is our butterfly for the day. Okay. Exactly. Exactly. Wear what you want. Whatever you feel comfortable wearing. I'm just telling you my thoughts. If you resonate, take it. If you don't, leave it. Either way, I love you. Just like, you know, I have my thoughts and you have your thoughts. And if we can't love each other because of different thoughts, then that is a deep problem that one or both of us have. Because at a soul level, we want the same things for the world. We want peace. We want our list to come to fruition, right? The list that we created. At a base level, we are all Christ conscious collective that want that list to come to fruition. But we are still individuals. We are all fragments of source, but still individuals. We're not cookie cutter clones of each other. That would be silly, right? Yeah. All right. Now we have our Ascended Master. And it is the Divine Director. The Divine Director is coming through today. And I do have a message from the Galactic Federation. So, yeah. Yeah. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. The Divine Director. And we do have a message from him today. Okay. And cherish the love, cherish the life. Yes. You've been getting that card? Well, we do have a message from them today. So I'm going to get that message. And then we're going to go ahead and do the Sophia Code. We have an initiation today. So, okay. This is from the Galactic Council of Light. So this is a message from the Galactic Council of Light. Okay. The Palladian, Syrian, Arcturian Council of Light. We are here now. We love you. We are you from the future to assist you on your path. Beloved one, as you are moving through your ascension journey, we are inviting you to continue to repattern your mind. You see, it is not your body or your circumstances that needs healing. It is your mind that needs healing. And how do you do that? First, begin to pay attention to your thoughts. Is the thought that came in a thought of the ego mind or the God mind? Is the thought judging or criticizing yourself or others? Is the thought remembering a painful past or a worrisome future? Then it's a thought of the ego mind. At this moment, you have a choice. Either you allow for this thought to spiral into a big and unmanageable feeling, which then in turn creates your reality, which is an illusion, or you cut this thought off right at the beginning. You can do so by choosing a short mantra to move your awareness away from the ego mind towards your God mind. Here are some examples. Peace, be still, and know I am God. I am as God created me. This is not real. Only God's reality is real. You can also use any other mantra that you know and that does the trick. If done consistently over time, the ego mind thoughts will become less. The God mind thoughts become more, and your experience will reflect that. This will assist you in moving out from the illusion into heaven on earth, the new divine earth. Hi, beautifuls. I see you come in. Hi, Crystal. I sent you an email. Okay, this will assist you in moving out from the illusion into heaven on earth, the new divine earth. We are holding the vision of the divine new earth with you, and from our vantage point, it is glorious. We are with you every step of the way. You are loved beyond measure. We are with you always. We love you. We are you. Namaste. The Palladian Siren Arcturian Council of Light. Okay. So it's basically saying use your God mind, not your ego mind. Mastering emotion. Yes, exactly. Think the way the original way shower thought. Right? Would he let something from across the seas affect his reality? No, he would not. Okay, we are going to do the Sophia Code, key code 6, the Quan Yin Initiation. So those that are coming up to read, go ahead and request. And we're going to read the initiation of Quan Yin today. From a neon moon. Yes, key code 6. We only have one key code to go. There's Christina. There's Lynette. And there is Victoria. All right.
Grand Rising.
Let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. Okay, let me turn this all the way up. And Christina will start us off on, let's see, page 253. The initiation of Quan Yin. Woo woo. I'm excited about this.
Came perfect timing for me today. And I just want to share that the readings today were so spot on for me. And I don't mean to take up a lot of time, but, you know, I see divinity in everybody, and that's what
Mm-hmm.
keeps me in a love space, because even though my human emotion and my ego still wants to creep up, um I have to squash it. I have to crush it. It's like my old ideas, and they have to go away.
Mm-hmm.
And I just keep practicing it, and it was poignant and perfect, the readings for me, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody that shows up every day for me in this room. I just love you all.
I love you too, Christina.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Om Mane Padme Hum. I share the mantra Om Mane Padme Hum with Green Tara gave to me in the forest of my grief as a vehicle for creating a compassionate relationship with yourself. If it feels foreign or impossible to give yourself the karuna of unconditional love that you deserve, start here with my mantra. Allow my support to make it easier for you. I am always present when this prayer is spoken. The seated power within Om Mane Padme Hum will soften your heart in unexpected and miraculous ways, as it did for me. It begins with Om, which is the sound of creation coming into form. Om clears your mind of self-hating thoughts and resonates your awareness with the high-frequency truth that you are a sovereign creator. Mane means the jewel, and the jewel is you. Every facet of your whole divine self already exists just as you are. Mani reconciles your awareness to unconditionally accept your perfect divine nature in human form. Pai means the lotus, and it represents your body awakening as the vehicle for your higher self. Hum is the sound of compassion that cures all your suffering across your lifetimes by honoring the totality of your true nature. As you speak my mantra of compassion, may the breath of life passing over the waters of your tongue open the heart to live a lifetime of unconditional divine love and compassion for yourself.
Okay, we'll
Key
let Lynette
codes.
go.
Okay.
The thing is, it's fine. We were gonna start on the initiation, but that's okay. There was a reason that was read. So
Okay, I don't know where we.
Yeah.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
we're
I
on
gotta catch-
253, the key code 6, the Quan Yin Initiation.
Yeah, I don't know why this is so far off my. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Something's up.
It's
My
253.
Sophia, yeah, my Sophia code closed on me, so I'm just trying to get it to where we were.
Oh, okay.
A moment. Yeah, just if you can just play right with me 1
Yep.
second.
No worries.
So far off. Way down. Quan Yin, okay. Hold on. I found
Okay.
you. I just gotta get to her. Just the beginning of it. I was already on the initiation part. So now what part what's the beginning? What's the beginning words, my dear?
I now prepare a ceremonial space.
Oh, okay. It's that part. Okay, it's right at the beginning.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. There it is. Got it. Wait. Okay, I now prepare. Okay, there we go. I found you. Sorry about that, everyone. I love you so
No,
much.
you're good.
Thank you for being patient. Okay. Okay. So I now prepare a ceremonial space within and around me for transformation. I call forth a circle of white light shimmering with silver opalescence. I am now within its center, enthroned upon the blooming petals of a white lotus. I am now in ceremony.
Wow.
Free from constructs. Things are popping up all over. My computer is just not letting me. It's not letting me play today. I love life. Okay, here we go. All right, I am now in ceremony. Free from the constructs of space and time, where instantaneous healing and divine knowing exist. Above me, a full moon glows with golden radiance. Stars glitter far across the warm summer light sky. Behind me is a forest canopy defined by moonlight and quiet shadows. Before me, in the distance, I hear the flowing waters of a large river. The river's continuous movement fills my center with a calm stillness. I peer curiously from my white lotus throne, the river magnetizing my heart. I breathe in the fresh scent of holy water on the move. I breathe out and relax deeper. In the sanctuary of my surroundings, the scent of jasmine clears my thoughts. From the forest canopy, a firefly dances towards me as an orb of piercing white light. The firefly spirals and weaves 3 times in a circle around my throne. Its light bobs back and forth before my eyes, invoking me to now rise up from my lotus throne. Drawn by its joyful luminescent trail, I follow the firefly to the river's beckoning shoreline. Under a full moon, the river's landscape easily pours into my awareness. Crystalline waves of pristine water tumble down from the tall waterfall to my right. Clear quartz crystals rise up from mosey tiers of rolling earth. The rivers flow at a steady pace, illuminated by rippling shades of moonlight. I sink my toes into the moss and breathe in deeply. I feel the earth respond to my toes with generous rush of healing energy that fills my legs and easily flows into my first 3 chakras. As a refreshing life force, I sink my feet deeper into the earth's welcoming embrace and walk with renewed confidence to the river's edge. The firefly continues to bob and weave downstream along a gentle breeze. My eyes follow its orb as it disappears behind the sweeping curtain of an enormous willow tree.
Okay. Victoria, pick it up there. Thank you, Lynette.
The river calls my attention back to my feet upon its shore. The river's voice communicates as a feeling, intelligence within every cell of my body, inviting my awareness to soften and harmonize with my higher self. The river asks me to touch its surface with my skin. My higher self responds with a full body yes to this invitation, guiding my awareness to step forward into the water. I place my feet into the shallow current of the shoreline. The water responds by lapping at my ankles with laughter. I remember that the delightful laughter of water is a familiar sound to my heart. Generally welcomed by the river, a deep sense of relief sweeps through me as I now acknowledge and remember my ability to communicate with water. The laughing river begins to release wave after wave of unconscious emotional resistance within me, which now easily floats downstream. My higher self pours its pure essence into the newly cleared spaces within me, and the Holy Communion offered by the conduit of pure water. I now let go to immerse my awareness with the all-loving presence of my higher self. The water invites me to step deeper into its current. I ask the water why. The river speaks. You have come to meet a spiritual ally for healing and empowerment of your human journey. In her eyes, you will receive a powerful reflection of true self. Allow my waters to safely float you downstream to meet this friend. To my surprise, the river's strong current responds to my trust by gently parting as I step forward. Within the current, a pathway of minimal resistance swirls open for me to wade through. The water's intelligence carefully embraces me as I submerge myself into the river's central current. My higher self directs me to let go and lean back in a floating position. Although my awareness momentarily hesitates, I trust the step-by-step guidance of my higher self, and I choose to let go. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Okay. As I lean back, I feel my body held by 1,000 unseen arms. They gently cradle my body's descent as I surrender my awareness to now float upon the river. The full moon above me illuminates my mind to be still and free of thoughts, completely supported by 1,000 unseen arms. My muscles relax and I begin to drift peacefully downstream upon the river. The lapping water softly carries me beyond any sense of time. Hours seem to pass in but a few moments. The gentle breeze is now a distant sound. As I float upon the river, my awareness travels far within me to a place that I have never touched before with my thoughts. It is a warm black space within me that emanates a completely still silence. I sigh deeper into relaxation. There is nothing to do in this black space but to rest and be still. The voice of the river gently whispers me awake. It is time to walk again. The 1,000 unseen arms lift me to stand as my eyes flutter open. Step by step, I navigate across the river's current, crossing to the bank of its far shore. The night caresses my skin to instantly dry, and the water travels deep into my pores. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Before me billows the largest willow tree I've ever seen. Its waterfall of long, sweeping arms harmoniously sways with the gentle breeze in a quiet dance of shimmering leaves. I now see the piercing white light of the firefly spiraling in and out of view. Its orb bobs and weaves far behind the curtain of weeping branches. Okay, Christina.
Come inside, I hear a soft, sweet voice breaking from far within the tree. The voice echoes throughout my heart with an unquestionable familiarity. I suddenly feel quite young, as though the years of my life has miraculously reversed. I look down to witness that I am now standing in my body as it looked when I was 7 years old. Nothing feels unusual about this instant transformation. My young body feels perfectly suited to this new present moment. I feel the lightness of my little feet and the boldness of my curiosity rambunctiously romp me from forward to explore the great willow tree. Weaving through long golden arms and shiny green leaves, I hug tiny handfuls of willow branches, carving out a labyrinth path through the thick tree. Keep looking, I hear the voice playfully encourage my curiosity. This voice is the kindest sound I've ever heard, and my intuition hones upon it in a game of hide and seek. Swinging through the last layers of boughs, I find my way to the open moss of the great willow tree's canopy center. It is mostly dark within the curtained circumference of the inner tree, with occasional slats of moonlight peeking through from above. I peer into the shadowy sanctuary, adjusting my eyes to take the vast trunk of the great willow tree. And though announcing my arrival, a choir of cicadas spontaneously lift up their unified voices into the night. My little body begins to buzz in harmony. From behind the trunk spirals out my friendly firefly, whose tiny orb of light now refocuses my perception. Its piercing white light begins to quickly expand far beyond its eyes. I feel my heart leap up in childlike wonder and anticipate. I found her! Ray after ray of new white light emerges from the center of the growing orb and reaches far into the shadows. I hear my name repeated softly between quiet rounds of the mantra being chanted. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Okay. Go ahead and pick it up, Lynette.
The innumerable rays of white light now draw into a centralized column, organizing their particles to reveal the rapidly forming outline of a woman sitting upon a white lotus throne. My eyes struggle to adjust to this brilliance gathering into the form of her soft body and radiant face. Her pure white robes are alive, illuminated as the full moon above. Finally, my vision adjusts into the piercing white light of her smiling face and welcoming open arms. I'm absolutely elated to see her smile and run without hesitation into her waiting arms. She holds my little body like a baby bird, folding my wings into her tender embrace. I close my eyes, and all I see is the white light of your pure essence filling my awareness. My heart bursts with confidence to be held in the invincible arms of her divine love, and my innocence delights in her holy reflection of my worthiness. Oh, Mani Padme Hum. Oh, Mani Padme Hum. Oh, Mani Padme Hum. She quietly calls my name, and my eyes open to peer into the light of her own. Tendrils of her hair move as raven feathers loose upon an unseen wind. Her arms maintain a secure embrace around me, but she now adjusts my seat upon her lap to allow for a natural flow of conversation to unfold. I am so glad you found me, she gently offers. Do you remember who I am? Yes, I broadly smiled back. You're Quan Yin. My heart bursts with happiness to proudly speak her name once again. I felt as though a distant age had passed since I was allowed to say her name. Yes, I am. Her dark eyes peer back at me, filled with such an all-consuming love. It surpasses my understanding, even for a confident 7-year-old heart. Her eyes flicker in a momentary consideration and then resume her steady gaze, and she draws closer into my eyes. I would like to share a story with you tonight. A bedtime story? I gleefully ask. No, it's actually a story to awaken your soul. It's not the kind of story intended to put you to sleep.
Okay, Victoria.
I pause to consider her unusual offer and ask, will the story have a happy ending? Yes, my dear, it has the happiest ending of any story ever shared. But you will need to be brave in the beginning, middle, and parts of the end. Why? I curiously demanded. Because the story has events in it that you will not want to see or hear. Then why would I want to hear your story, Quan Yin? Why? So that you may be free from fear forever and know that only love is real. Oh, I considered the idea carefully, weighing her response on the scales of my heart. Her reasoning felt distantly familiar. I shifted into another gloriously peaceful position, perched in her arms of pure love. Well, what's the story about it? I queried. Kuan Yin's mouth upturns into a promising smile as she replies, it's about a young girl who overcame great pain to grow up and become a beautiful woman whose love healed the whole world. I calculated the variables of pain and love to see if they leveraged my resistance to hearing Kuan Yin's story. The scales were tipping, but I was still not convinced. Raising an amused eyebrow, Quan Yin counter-offered, and in the story there's a mighty dragon that becomes the girl's best friend. This all-powerful dragon teaches the girl how to devour pain and magically transform it into love. I stare back at her in silent awe. Quan Yin had made an offer that I could not refuse. I decided then and there I must learn everything about this magical dragon. Okay, will you hold my hand when I feel afraid during the story? Of course I will. Be holding your hand. I will be holding all of you whenever you need my help to feel brave. Okay. Suddenly my young body is overcome by a tidal wave of tiredness. I widely yawn, attempting to hold my eyes open as I happily agree to bravely hear her story. My head unwillingly rolls onto her shoulder, and I promptly pass out into a deep state of sleep.
Okay. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. My consciousness steps out from the form of my young sleeping body to now stand in the form of my adult body, witnessing Quan Yin holding my inner child. I take a moment to orient myself through the senses of my adult self to the willow tree, the distant sound of the river, and Quan Yin sitting before me. I stare curiously at my 7-year-old body, fast asleep in her arms. My eyes suddenly feel overcome by heaviness as I witness deep wounds, dark bruises, and infested cuts slowly begin to appear across the landscape of my inner child's little body. I look at Quan Yin in horror, my eyes searching hers for an understanding of what I am witnessing unfold before me. Quan Yin speaks. These are those long-forgotten hidden wounds that continue to unconsciously control your awareness with frightful thinking. Memories, both known and unknown to you, are surfacing as a map of your past across the body of your inner child to now be healed by the witnessing power of your higher self. I peer closer at the wounds. They seem to be written as stories compressed into the little body of my inner child. Emotionally stirred, I ask, why would anyone hurt an innocent child? Quan Yin replies, they did not know how to stop what they did. The suffering it takes to wound a child in such a way as this, or in any way at all, is a suffering beyond logic. As a wild animal bent over in maddening pain strikes without thought, so too the human awareness possessed by suffering cannot stop itself from hurting others. Suffering exacts such acts of pain upon others without reason, for suffering is the true definition of insanity. Go ahead, Christina.
I began to calculate how many times I had suffered in the past and unconsciously acted out from that suffering. I considered how universal this suffering is within humanity, especially how great one must be suffering to actually hurt the little body before me. Moved by the illumination of compassion, I curiously asked, how can my higher self heal my little body? Quan Yin smiles at me and offers, first you must choose to recognize the absolute innocence of your inner child. These wounds are artifacts from the insanity of suffering. These wounds have absolutely nothing to do with the purity and worthiness of this child's heart. At this young age, there was nothing this little one could have done to stop what happened to them by the words and deeds of others. Can you forgive yourself for choosing to be so young in this little body? Can you forgive yourself for becoming temporarily vulnerable in the insanity of other suffering? I look at the young body resting in Quan Yin's arm and realize that I must be willing to forgive myself so that these wounds will lift and heal. I decide that I love my inner child too much to resist this self-compassion and self-forgiveness any longer. My inner child deserves to never suffer again and to only know my unconditional love and acceptance. I now choose to use my sovereign creative power to free every wound from the past that I see compressed into this little body. On behalf of my inner child, I call upon my higher self and now command. I accept that I hold the golden key to my heaven on earth. I accept that I create my reality by the power of my word. My word is good, my heart is pure. By the loving powers of my pure word, I can call forth and declare blessings of unconditional compassion for myself now. By the power of my I am presence, I now forgive myself for every experience of suffering in my past. By the power of my I am presence, I now forgive myself for every unresolved painful memory.
Okay. Go ahead, pick it up, Lynette.
By the power of my I am presence, I now forgive myself for every moment of life lost in the amnesia of my unconscious wounds. By the power of my I Am presence, I now forgive myself for every addiction to unconsciously perpetrate further suffering. By the power of my I Am presence, I now forgive myself for every experience of others as a threat, to my innocence. By the power of my I Am presence, I now forgive myself for withholding from unconditionally forgiving myself. By the power of my I Am presence, I now summon and receive the unconditional compassion that I deserve to give myself. By the power of my I Am presence, I now summon and receive the unconditional divine. Oh, I already did that one, didn't I? Compassion. No, I didn't. Okay. By the power of my I Am presence, I now summon and receive the unconditional divine love that I deserve to give myself. By the power of my I Am presence, I now summon the cleansing waters of my Holy Spirit to baptize me from the suffering of my past. By the power of my I Am presence, I now summon my higher self to atone for every wound. By the power of my I Am presence, I now summon the 1,000 hands and eyes of Sophia to bless my body, heart, mind, for my innocence to be experienced anew. By the power of my I Am presence, I now command these wounds, seen and unseen, conscious and unconscious, to be dissolved by the holy water and light of my invincible innocence. By the power of my I Am presence, I summon and welcome my higher self to operate my awareness with radiant self-compassion every day. I declare that my self-compassion creates a new relationship with life that is filled with the blessings of happiness, love, joy, peace, and prosperity. Do not. Okay, sorry, my dog is about to bark. And that I deserve.
Absolutely. Okay, Victoria.
Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Quan Yin smiles into my eyes with soft fierceness, silently celebrating the pure power of our communion. My young body stirs in Quan Yin's embrace. She lifts a slim jade water vessel above the head of my inner child. Quan Yin tips the vessel forward to reveal to me that it is empty. Yet I watch as aquamarine light water is gently sprinkled over my inner child. Emerging from Quan Yin's heart is a ray of piercing white light that connects to my heart chakra to hers. This light now expands far out from our hearts, joining us in a large column of light that surrounds both of us. Quan Yin and I have created a unified field of karuna, compassion for my inner child. I cannot perceive where Quan Yin ends and I begin. I am now one with Quan Yin's loving compassion for my young body in her arms. Om Mani Padme Hum. The light karuna compassion now flows up our spines and out through our crown chakras, piling high and gathering waves of light above us. Karuna compassion now descends in rapturous waves of healing energy, filling my young body with its medicine. This karuna compassion travels as the light water of understanding and acknowledgement into every physical and emotional wound of my inner child, honoring a lifetime of surviving the suffering of others. I keep my eyes fixed upon Quan Yin's peaceful gaze to remain focused in our unified field of karuna compassion. I allow the Holy Spirit of my higher self to do this great work through me and for me. I let go and remain fully present as the witness and vehicle for this healing empowerment as I silently repeat Quan Yin's mantra.
Okay, let's stop there and then we'll pick up after Synapse. Wow, this is powerful, guys. Healing that inner child's very important to our ascension. In order to ascend, we must heal all the parts of us, our inner children and our past lives. All of it has to be healed and forgiven. We always hear the saying, hurt people, and it's true. They are so unhealed. If people are hurting children, they are so unhealed. You know. It wasn't the child's fault. It wasn't your fault. So you have to forgive yourself. And forgive them for yourself. Yeah, hurt people. They're broken. Yep. All right, snap, snap, snap. Here we go. This is our creating our new earth. This is our butterfly. Everyone on here lends your energy to the creation of the new earth. This is our past loved ones, always with us in our hearts anytime we think of them. This is our room, Miss Force Fairy. Our sister drew this for us. This is the energy in our room. The dragons, the priests, the angels, the jokers, the XOXO, the mother goose, and the magic. Miss Flo did that for us, Miss Stephanie. Beautiful picture for our room. Divine love is working through us here and now to create our new earth. We have created End Suffering, Make Love the new foundation. We have created a haven for children to be children and a new education system. We have created 3D detox centers for healing and guidance. We have created peace, love, joy, happiness, and safety. We have created no pollution and no poison. We've created completely open pineal glands for all. And a world without violence. Here's a big ol' lucky hug for all of you in here creating. You all are loved and appreciated. Yeah, let those lucky hugs fly. We have created everyone connected back with Earth Spirit energy and source. And free energy, free water, clean water. We have created abundance and prosperity to do what we desire. We have created reverse manipulated energy grids and no HARP and no CERN. We've created a healthy Mother Earth and higher oxygen levels and shelter for everyone and perfect health for everyone. No more taxes and cleanup of our soil and better care for our elderly, our animals, our children, and our vets. And we started this on 9/8/22. We continue every weekday here in the Butterfly Sanctuary at 10:11 a.m. EST. All right, this is our healing chain. All these people have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light language, with crystal healing, with Reiki, with prayer, send them healing, love, light, and healing energy. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy with all these beautiful people. And we are going to send them love, light, and healing now. right. Thank you for that, guys. I know everyone on that list appreciates your beautiful energy there. All right, darling April. I love you, darling. Okay, let's continue with the Quan Yin Initiation. Page 263, if anyone needs to know the page. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Quan Yin tips her vase of compassion forward, and the crystalline waters are sprinkled over my inner child again as she speaks her prayers of purification. Every molecule of this water carries Quan Yin's piercing white light into the subtle bodies of my inner child. The perfect waters fill every unresolved feeling of soothing relief, every emotional bruise with the medicine of unconditional love, and every agony with the peace that passeth understanding. I watch as the skin of my inner child now heals back into a perfect form. My young body deeply drinks in this medicine of light water. Every drop of Karuna compassion is accounted for and perfectly dissolves into this little body. My inner child stirs, rolling over in Quan Yin's lap, stretching long and yawning into a newly awakened breath. In appreciation, my young form stands up and throws both arms around Quan Yin's neck in a delighted embrace. My inner child's skin and clothing now mirror the same white light of Quan Yin's luminosity. My young self now turns to face me as my adult self. I am still channeling the light of Karuna compassion through my crown chakra to my inner child's heart. Stepping forward from Quan Yin's lap, my inner child levitates in the air before me. Be at peace, the child whispers with a smile. I am well. I relax and the fountain of white light at my crown chakra gently slows down to integrate within my adult body. My luminous inner child walks upon the quantum particles of the air between us, levitating at eye level, now only a foot away from me. My 7-year-old self confidently smiles at me, and all I can see is a master of light. Reaching out a tiny hand, my inner child blesses my third eye with the mudra of Sophia Christ, and then we rest our foreheads against one another, chanting an ancient blessing over my past and future. The little master before me atones for all my previous and possible creations of suffering. All right, Christina.
As the risen phoenix, I recognize my luminous inner child as the anointed master who is capable of setting me free to accept the joy of being me. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. The Phoenix Child speaks. In your choice to resurrect me with unconditional love, a new pathway for self-compassion was created within your consciousness. Traveling along this neurological pathway, your unconditional love leads directly to the crystalline chromosomes that carry key code 6 within you. How many times have you extended the waters of karuna, compassion, to others and forsaken yourself this same miracle? The medicine of unconditional love that you healed my body with is also meant for you. You deserve to receive the blessed power of your own karuna compassion every day. In this moment, I ordain your adult awareness to the ministry of self-love. I declare that from this day forward, a waterfall of self-compassion will forever flow from your heart to your awareness. I consecrate the space and light within you to be filled with the recognition of our innocence. As the pure innocent of your divinity, I am always with you, inside every present moment, baptizing your awareness with our conscious commune of self-love. I am both the ancient child that knows the secret prayer of your heart and the angel and the guardian angel that ensures you receive the answers to these prayers. It is safe to open your heart and be guided by me. Everything you need for loving yourself is within you as me.
Thank you. Okay, Lynette.
It is time to accept your divine inheritance to be happy. By the power of your unconditional divine love and karuna compassion, I am resurrected as the Phoenix child. I arise from the holy flames of your sacred heart. It is by the power of our sacred Holy Spirit that I now activate Key Code 6 within your DNA. My Phoenix child places both hands on my cheeks and draws our foreheads together again. For a moment, we lightly rest against each other in a third eye communion. Drawing back, my inner child flashes a smile at me, surrounded by a great momentum of energy. With my arms reaching upward to the sky, my Phoenix child levitates directly over me, with tiny feet pointing together as an arrow aimed at my crown chakra. Sweeping winds spiral around my inner child's body, which now begins to gently rotate above me. Phoenix child sings the song of Sophia, calling forth a blessing to heal and activate my adult body. The currents of the great willow tree part, and I see Quan Yin rise from her throne, speaking blessings over me in the tongues of angels. The willow trees turn into 1,000 unshed tears of my past and run into the great river behind me. I witness years of my grief wash away into the current as the tree completely dissolves behind Quan Yin. Compressed stories of suffering release out of every cell of my body, flowing into the river as directed by my Phoenix child, chanting above my head with delight. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Quan Yin steps forward from her white lotus throne to meet me by the river's edge. She holds my hands and invites me to mindfully breathe at the earth as my Phoenix child continues the karuna healing for me from above. The stillness of Quan Yin.
What? Nope. That's not what it says in my book.
Okay, let me say it again then.
Okay.
Together, we ground my energy with the earth as my Phoenix child continues. Is that not it?
Okay.
As my Phoenix child continues the karuna healing for me from above.
It's weird.
In the stillness of Yin's gaze. Yeah. I become deeply still within. She directs me to look at the full moon and asks me to keep my eyes steady upon it.
Okay. Yeah, it didn't do that. It didn't say those words. That was weird. It's like, wow. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, maybe I'm losing my mind.
That's all right.
Maybe I said them wrong.
I don't know.
Okay, from behind the moon, the form of pearlescent white dragon launches across the night sky, moving in rhythm to the Phoenix child's chanting for my life. The dragon's radiant body descends in long spirals from the sky and lands along the river's edge upon golden claws. Tucked in her mighty seraphim wings, the Sophia dragon gazes upon me with eyes glittering from a distance. Maintaining eye contact, she dips her head to quietly sip from the river as I integrate her mighty arrival. The presence of the Sophia dragon, I feel my body let go of all resistances to receiving. I turn my heart to the abandoned places within me and direct the waves of karuna, compassion, rolling through me to now fill these places with unconditional love. The Sophia dragon now takes flight to spiral around my Phoenix child
and myself as a DNA helix that connects the full moon with my crown chakra. The luminous body of my phoenix child accelerates to spin faster and faster, than the speed of light, and dissolves into 1,000 drops of water. I receive the baptism of my phoenix child, pouring as waves of my pure essence directly into my crown chakra. I feel instantly nourished by my entire spine, and my entire spine aligns as a central channel of piercing white light. The Sophia dragon opens her jaws, blowing stardust and lightning through my crown chakra. Her breath of life anoints every cell of my body with an awakened recognition of my own Holy Spirit. The Sophia Code within me lights up as the crystalline chromosome for Code 6 is now activated. By my phoenix child's joyful laughter ringing across the halls of my DNA, Quan Yin now places her hands upon her heart. Pink and aquamarine healing energy flow from her hands to deeply relax my body and integrate Code 6 and the Sophia Code within me. Quan Yin quietly sings, Om Mani Padme Hum. Her voice gently soothes me to easily and gracefully integrate this initiation now.
Okay. I accept that I hold the golden keys to my heaven on earth. I accept that I create my reality by the power of my word. My word is good. My heart is pure. By the loving power of my pure word, I declare that I am worthy of and willing to receive the unconditional karuna compassion of my higher self now and forevermore. By the power of my I Am presence, it is commanded that this activation of Code 6 of the Sophia Code within my DNA is now accomplished. By the power of my I Am presence, it is commanded that my awareness be filled by my own divine love and compassion in every present moment. I now integrate this initiation through my entire body on all 4 levels of my being with grace and ease. It is done. It is done. It is done. By the power of 3, a perfect trinity, it is done. The Sophia dragon blows another breath of life over my body. The stardust moves in spirals around me and roots me deeply into the earth beneath my feet. My crown chakra opens as a 1,000-petaled lotus flower. The tip of each petal is bejeweled with an open eye flashing with tiny lightning bolts. My awareness expands into the omniscient vision of my higher self. I at the same time see in every direction while remaining focused upon the face of my phoenix child smiling at me from within my heart. With wide open arms, my phoenix child embraces me from within. Quan Yin speaks a ceremonial blessing over me that now seals this empowerment in the light and fire of my own Holy Spirit. As directed by my higher self, I thank Quan Yin for facilitating this space of initiation and quantum healing. I now wholeheartedly welcome her loving presence as an essential, divine, feminine, ascended master mentor in my life. All right, Christina, finish us off, darling.
I watch as the entire night scene dissolves and integrates as the strength of karuna compassion within me. I now close this ceremony with reverence for my true self and the divine love of all that is supporting my eternal success. And so it is.
And so it is. All right, guys, that was absolutely beautiful, and not only beautiful, but powerful. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna tell you what, this one was a kicker.
I'll tell you what. I love her. I'll tell you what.
This one was really a kicker. I tell you, and I really needed that. I really needed this one. So I'm just so blessed and appreciative, over this, because this is something that I really needed. and
Aw.
I just can't stop slobbering.
I wish I could hug you in real life. Just squeeze you.
I know.
Just
Let's all
pretend.
give send Victoria the biggest hug. Oh, just a big hug of
Thank
love.
you.
We love you so much.
I
You're
love
such
you
a divine
guys
part of our
too.
family. God, you're so needed. You're so needed, and you're so beautiful. And it's good. It's good that we're going through this together. The
It
goosebumps,
is.
the
It is.
recognition,
Yes.
right? It's like an aha. Oh my gosh, we've been ignoring the wounds of our inner child this whole time through our actions and reactions to certain events. Without, like, with our lashes out, we're actually stuffing her back in and concealing her emotions. Like, we
Oh,
need to
yes.
bring that. Wow, wow. It was so powerful. So grateful.
We need
be
to let
here.
our inner children fly.
Oh,
I do
yeah.
have to go. I have to
Hi,
go
darling.
to work now, but I'm happy
All right,
that
honey.
everything's working out. I love you.
Love you so much.
Bye-bye, guys.
Love you,
I love
baby.
you so much. I love you
Bye.
guys. Bye-bye.
Yeah, this one was, I tell you, I could see, as we read this, I mean, I can see everything clearly.
Yeah.
I really can. Every single thing and feel it. And this is, it's such a powerful book to be reading like this because, I mean, it's like I'm watching a movie when we're reading. I mean, I can actually see and, feel also. And that was,
Absolutely.
yeah, today was amazing. It really was. So thank you. Thank you, Jesus. It's Ananda. Thank you, Quan Yin. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, God. Thank you all.
Yes.
I feel the same way. Yeah, like it's like while you guys were reading, I closed my eyes and I saw it. Like I envisioned all of it, and just put myself there. And it's it's hard to look at that little girl
Yes.
who was so broken, and to just tell her it's all gonna be okay. And like when they were pressing third eyes, when we were pressing third eyes with one another, to feel the connection, the interconnection of
Yes.
it, and know that all shall be well.
Yes.
All shall be well.
Yeah.
And and just stay in the love space, and that's that's where I am. Like I work from my love space, and it's not the divine spirit that I get kerfuffled with, or I get like all caught up in, or thrown off my being. It's the human, right?
Yeah.
It's the human sitting in front of me, and I am proud of myself for holding my tongue, because it could have gotten me in a lot of trouble in the last couple of days, and I'm really proud of myself for taking the high road and just allowing myself to set healthy boundaries around myself.
That's
And
right.
and here's the thing for me, like, and this is like when I set healthy boundaries around myself, and people react to that in the most negative and hurtful and harmful ways, because you said I'm done doing this and I'm not going to be treated like this anymore.
Yep.
And you form it. You see people's true colors, and and in many ways they will lash at you, and they will try and knock you off your beam, and they will try and hurt you, and they will tell you lies about yourself, and they will tell you everything that everything that everybody in, like, for me it was like everything that was like like what was coming out of those people's mouth was every person in my life that has ever hurt me and was trying to like cut me at my ankles again. Like they were trying to cut my Achilles tendon so I would fall. And I stood firm in my tower, and I zipped my lip, locked it, and I just moved forward. No matter how hurtful it was, I kept moving forward. And then I cried. Once we were away, I cried and I let it all out. And because we don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what that person in front of me is going to say or what they're thinking, but I know how I can react to it, right? Like I know that I'm in control of this and this.
That's right.
And this, it's my sharpest tool.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
And so I just have to be calm and slow and stay in the grace of God, stay in God's grace. And I'm like, you know, this is my mission, right?
Mm-hmm.
My mission doesn't look like everybody else's, but my mission is pure and love and full of grace. And I'm just going to stay on with it today.
Mm-hmm. Universe is sending us safe and sound, by the way, for the song. Safe and
Oh,
sound.
see? There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Safe and sound, baby girl.
Yeah.
I am, because I'm with Soul Family now. And I'm grateful for Tammy and Sophia, because it's scary some days.
Yes, it is, honey. Yes, it is.
I trust God, and I trust Bobby,
Yeah.
and I trust myself mostly. And I know I'm safe and sound, and I know I'm
Yeah,
safe.
you are. You are.
We love you.
Yeah.
Oh, honey. Big hug. Big,
Love you
strong.
so much.
Squeeze.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Big old bear hug.
That
Yeah,
was very
that's
powerful today. Does anyone else want to come up and share anything that you healed today? If I hadn't already gone through a lot of inner child healing years ago, I would have been a big bubbling mess too.
I tell you, see, that's the thing. I kept thinking, oh, okay, well, I've healed that part. Wrong.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
today, yes. Today, yes. Absolutely.
I'm only 3 years old, so I have to remind myself remind myself, you're only 3, Christina. You don't know how to live yet. Like you're still learning everything.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true. That's true. You learning new coping skills. instead
Yeah,
of the old ones.
absolutely.
Yeah, instead of the old ones. That was the problem. We didn't have any coping skills. We were not taught any healthy coping skills when we were growing up. Okay, we only knew what we saw and what was around us, and that's what the problem a lot of people have. You know, that's where their problems stem from, because they reach out to cope however they can, however, you know, they were able to as growing up. And, you know, and so we have to learn the healthy coping skills. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, that right there is it in a nutshell. We were not taught healthy coping skills growing up, so we didn't know any. But now we know the difference, and now so we're having to learn. So yeah. Whew. I know, man. I've already went through about 6 Kleenex, and my nose is still stuffed up now. I can't hardly breathe. I'm like, Jesus.
Well, I am
How are
right
you
here
doing,
with you.
Jules?
I am healing my inner child with you guys, so I just thought I'd come on and cry with you, because I'm
Oh yeah.
just as wine-bagging as all the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll show my face, looking pitiful as I don't know what, but there it is.
And all of those cords. You know, it's a healing journey, and I'm so thankful for every single one of you in this with us, because how else are we going to get there, right? We need each other, and together is how we're going to do this. So
Absolutely.
to listen and visualize, and saw the dragon coming down to the water. So I pulled us a couple cards, and I don't know what they are yet either.
Awesome.
So I thought I would share those first.
Yeah.
The first one, these are divine directions. Birth. It is time of new beginnings. Embrace your new life with open arms.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, and I got
Yep,
friends.
that's right. That's right.
Spend more time with your friends. Share your thoughts with people and someone who understands you.
There you go. There you go,
Yes.
Christina. There you go. Spend more time with your friends. That's right.
with your tribe. Yes.
Here we are.
Yes, and here we are.
Mentally strong people overcome setbacks with confidence because adversity only makes them better.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
And this one is think
Yep.
like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness.
Absolutely. Perfect.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah.
I love you too, yeah.
Yep.
Love you, love you.
Those were perfect cards, sister. Perfect
Yes.
cards. Jules. Thank you so much. I needed to see that. I needed to hear that. Everything. I needed to hear everything today.
Always
And,
divine.
call my power back. Forgive myself. And know that I know who my soul family is. I know who my true friends are. And I'm not deviating from that anymore.
Nine more.
Not anymore.
Nine
like,
more.
I just...
We're not taking a
That's
chance
right.
on the third
That's right.
dimensional, fucked up, unhealed fucking people anymore.
I mean, like I said, I love
Yeah.
them, but I don't like they're human, and I'm
Yeah.
allowed to. I allow myself to say I don't like they're human, but I love their divinity, and that gives me peace.
Absolutely. And what other people think of you is their business.
That's
not
right.
yours.
Hey, don't, honey.
It's
You know,
their
for real,
business.
I don't care what other people think of me. You
I don't
know,
either.
It's like, okay,
Way past
whatever. It's like to each his own.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I mean, I would respect somebody more if they would tell me to my face, I think you're a bitch, excuse my language, and I can't stand you. And I'd be like, cool, I don't have to waste my time with you then.
Exactly.
You know, I'm serious. That's the way I am. I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
I don't have to waste my time with you then. Ciao. Peace out. I mean,
Like, as soon as I give a shit, I'll let you know.
yeah. I mean,
Right.
it's
Thank you for
like,
Yeah.
having me up, Opal. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Hello, you
Yeah.
guys. Thank you for having me up. I would love an opportunity to hum this beautiful mantra, and I would love for all of you to join in with me, please, because it already took away so much angst from my soul when we were
Aw.
going through this.
Aw.
And I'm going to reread this again. This was so powerful and so needed and so beautiful and so healing. I appreciate and love every single one of you so much. I'm going to start, and I want you guys to hum with me. I sound like a monkey.
Okay.
Man pan hum. Man pan hum. Man pan me hum. I'm getting the pan me wrong a little bit, but it just feels so right and so beautiful. Thank you for letting me do that.
Absolutely.
I'm very shy, so that took a lot, but thank you.
Aw.
We're here with you, baby. No shy.
Yeah.
I love you all so
Always
much.
with
I'm
you.
We
I'm
love
gonna
you
jump
too.
down now. Just thank you so much. And I don't really know how to jump down. I don't know how to use this, but thank you, Opal. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Jules. Thank you,
Love you.
Victoria. Thank all of you
Love
beautiful,
you.
beautiful, beautiful people. Hi, Bobby. Good morning, everybody.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Thank you, Yaya.
That was so
Big
cool.
old dinosaur.
I want to hum it now. I'm all about the hums. I want to bring back the hum.
Yeah.
And then you guys are reading all
Love
about the
your hum.
hum.
Let's do it again.
Like,
We can do it again,
Humming,
right?
humming, humming, humming. And they're like humming, 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 humming. And I'm like humming, and they're like humming, humming. And I'm like humming, humming, humming. And they're like humming, 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 humming.
I played one of Bobby's
I'm like,
videos
okay.
for over an hour and a half. It was just humming. It just feels so good and so natural and so needed right now, right in the depths of my soul. I listened to one of Bobby's videos for over an hour and a half. That's how big the hum resonates
Yeah.
deep inside me.
Yeah.
I
We're
feel
bringing
it
back the
heals our
hum.
planet
I can
and it
verify
heals
that.
all of us.
Yep, we're bringing back the hum.
Om is the original sound of the universe. Om.
Yeah, sound of
The
creation.
Om.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm from
Yeah.
Omaha.
That's so beautiful. That feels so beautiful. Oh my gosh.
That was pretty good.
Padme Hum.
You can literally feel that in your heart chakra when
Right?
you
My
say
whole
that.
body's vibrating. Do it again, Bobby.
Yeah.
Padme Padme Hum.
Medicine for the soul.
Mm-hmm.
Benny, can you do two? Benny, come, Benny. We'll be
What?
humming.
Benny, you want to sing
Don't
Benny?
stop, Bobby. Please don't stop. That's so needed.
Yeah, keep
and
going.
So wonderful.
Yeah, you kind of do sound like one of those really cool machines.
Mane Padme Hum.
That's good.
My lips are vibrating.
Mine are too.
My whole body's vibrating, especially the top of my head.
Look, my crown chakra.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's like,
Jules.
woo!
Wow.
All right.
One of these days, I'm actually going to learn how to actually do all this stuff and put videos out on it, and then suggest people put earphones on. You know what I'm saying? So they have left and right channel,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
just close your eyes. And then I always ask everybody to do whatever I do, so it vibrates and it tunes in your frequency. Remember, we all have our single frequencies. I have mine. Christina has her frequency. Jules has got hers. Okay, Dawn's got definitely got hers. But our frequencies are not exactly the same. Our light might all come together as the same, but our sound and our frequency is what makes us an individual. You know, makes us one of the things that makes us unique. So
And
I
then we all
encourage
work
everybody
together,
hum.
and it's probably, oh, wow. Thank you for sharing that. Wonderful.
I can vibrate I've been able to vibrate my voice box has completely changed in this 3.5 years. I don't sound the same
Yeah.
way as I used.
Yeah.
My tone is an indicator. Once you guys get dialed into my vibration more, when you're around, you'll see that, or you'll hear and feel that the deeper my voice goes means the higher of the vibration that I'm in at the moment. So I'm in a good vibration. I'm in a very loving vibration right now. I'm not up in my Kundalini, and I'm probably more into Mother Earth right now. And
Wow.
I think that's, you know what I'm saying? When you got the upper check and lower checked and you're in balance. By the way, the equilibrium, the word of, I think, this whole entire movement is the divine masculine and divine feminine equilibrium. And equilibrium in chemistry can be an infinity sign, but it's an arrow going this way and an arrow going this way. And what it means is within a closed earth system, as an eternal piece of energy, right, that you cannot leave, which means you have to find the balance of your feminine and the balance of your masculine and create an infinite loop that is ever ongoing. And then that's what we're finding. Infinities attract infinities. Infinities are infinity.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. I'm going to cry. Thank you. Wow.
So cool. So I'm noticing. Hey, Betty. Me and you have the same line on our
Grand
face, Bobby.
rising.
Look at my line on my face is the same as the line on your face.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bobby Rocks is 100. I love that.
I wish we would all just
really?
hum
Yeah,
that
we're gonna do
mantra together. For
Isn't that a
2
trip?
hours.
You're muted, babe.
What is that, Bobby?
I have all these wrinkles that come in. This is my third eye. This is my third eye. I got veins that pump into my pineal gland here. And I got veins that pump into the rest of my brain, pumping a massive amount of blood right into my brain. And I started.
Beautiful.
That's good.
This
But
is
yeah,
so
that's my third eye.
beautiful this morning. Thank you,
Those-
everybody.
We love you.
That was-
Those roses are so pretty behind you.
Yes, they
I know,
are.
Benny.
Wow.
So gorgeous.
Love
So
it.
Thank you,
gorgeous.
Benny, for coming up and showing us your amazing
Oh.
flowers.
I want
Oh,
to
they're
smell
Wow.
it.
Beautiful.
Ooh,
I know, right? Smell-o-vision was a thing. That would be so good.
Television. Yes.
I got
can
rose
smell
oil.
them. Wow. Your
Right? She's
garden
all
is
smelling the roses.
expensive. So beautiful and healing. Rose oil, I
Now I
learned
smell
on
it.
here is high vibrational. Beautiful.
Yeah, those are really pretty ones too.
I made a video.
Oh, did you? Okay, we're gonna go look.
Mm.
Good.
Pink Floyd
There's
is
more
a
to come.
good smelling rose.
Oh, is it?
Beautiful.
I love
Thank
this.
you, Benny. Thank you.
You.
You guys are all so awesome. I'm just bathing in your essences.
Ditto. Me
auras.
too, Opal. Thank you for having a safe place for all of us.
Of course. I love you guys. You're my soul family.
I love you too. So much.
I'm so honored to have a family like this.
Me
It's been a
too.
long,
I
lonely
never
journey,
thought
and
that one.
Oof.
I never saw
I
this
never
coming.
thought that was
Me,
Never.
no.
Not
Yep.
in a million years. Never.
Yep.
Ever. Even
The
imagine.
love is
But I couldn't
real.
imagine what's happened to me. I couldn't imagine what happened to Christina and I. I never, even though I get visions, they never come exactly true. They come true, but they always look different. And so I just accept that. I know things are coming, but I don't have to know what it looks like. And I trust the universe. I trust God to put the right thing in my path. And if it's the wrong thing, that I recognize it, and then I set those boundaries and I cut the cords and I don't allow it back. And whatever healing I got to do, I'm going to do it. And fuck everybody that doesn't like it. You know what? Fuck you and the horse that you rode in on. You don't like Bobby Rocks, then you know what? It's okay. Because you know what? You just saved me the time and energy, and I don't have to waste time on you. I can look for more beacons of light and shed my light on them and make them more powerful and more light because they accept it. You want it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
We're not
Love
for
me or hate
everybody,
me.
Bobby
My
Rocks.
fucking name. That's what I got to
Bobby,
say to humanity.
Bobby,
Love me
I'm
or hate
glad
me. I
you
don't
and
give a
Christina
fuck
are
anymore.
not cold today.
What?
No, I'm actually warm, man. I've been sweating. So it was a cool I'm out in the sun.
It's hot here today. I'll be sweating too.
I loved making that Burr cold video, though. I heard like 100 of you guys going, it's so damn hot, 117 here.
Oh, I know. I was loving it. I was thinking
I'm like,
about you. And it
Christina,
made me a
I'm
little
freezing my
cooler.
ass off. I'm making a TikTok. I just had to do it to you guys. I had to do it.
It made me laugh, and it actually, cooled me off a little bit thinking about how cold you
Actually,
were.
I thought it was, that's what the intent was. It was to send cooling breeze through the video.
I was thinking, all right, wine bag, it'll be colder soon. The cold front's coming this way. Now,
Got a beautiful day
And we
here.
may have a hurricane coming soon.
oh my wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear about that flesh-eating bacteria up in Maine? They shut all
Yeah.
the beaches down in Maine?
Yeah.
Be a great time to leave the day they announce the flesh-eating bacteria. We're leaving Maine. See ya.
I have a room for you and Christina when you travel through on your way to Sedona, Bobby.
Tattoo.
We're going to end up, I'm going to make the announcement now if you don't know yet. We got a big piece of our soul that is planted in Sedona that we are going to unite with at some point in time.
Yeah.
I know time's an illusion, so it doesn't matter if it's next week, next month, next year. It doesn't even matter anymore. But I do believe that's where our collective is going to come together.
I believe
believe. Yeah, Spirit's going to put the choice. We're all going to make the decision, and one way or another. And I can tell you, there's going to be a few of us that come into some abundance
We're
that
gonna
are
get
going
there.
to
Yeah.
there. They're going to
That's
pick
what
you
I
up in the
felt,
limo and take you because you're not going to have to struggle to get there. That's not the idea. That's not why we're here. Is to struggle to get there. We're doing what we need to do now to build a bridge so we can get there.
Yeah, it's just gonna come together. Totally.
Amen.
I'm
Huge
serious.
chills.
Or
Thank
I mean, I'm not
in
kidding
California.
around 1 second. We are going to unite.
kidding.
I just believe
We are.
not gonna be in
Oh,
Texas. I thought it was gonna be in Texas. It ain't gonna be in Texas.
No, Sedona, I think, is
Sedona.
probably
It's
what we're all being called there. I am.
Sacred
I've
land.
seen it.
So I've had plans with my best friend that lives in Arizona and Sheila that lives in Arizona for probably 6 months now to go there next year. So, I'm being called there.
Yeah.
Personally, it's going to be a bonus when we're all getting there for our own different reasons. That's how I feel it's going to happen. I
Thank
feel
you
we're all
for
going
the
to be called there
confirmation.
for our own personal reasons, and then it's going to be like, bam, you're here too, you're here too, you're here too, you're here too.
Mhm.
Wait a minute, you're going to Sedona too? Wait a minute,
am.
you're going to Sedona too?
Yep.
Oh man, we better start having somebody build a compound for us, so when we arrive, we can all be together.
Nah, we'll rent one. It'll be okay. I can talk our way into anywhere.
You probably
They'll
can.
say yes. It's okay.
I have a good starting point for all of
That's
you, and
awesome,
you're all
Erica.
welcome. If you travel through, you can stop and stay at my place. I'm only 4.5 hours away from Sedona. I'm on the
Nice.
Oh,
I'm
that's
on
awesome.
Hopi land. I'm already on sacred land. Hearing you guys say all this is
Oh, I
such
love that.
beautiful confirmation because I just had something in my soul guide me here. I landed
Right, guys,
here.
we're going to Dawn.
I landed here February 9th, right before the eclipse.
I'm
And
with
I've
it.
always known my whole life that I was going to live on this land. And just the way
Wow.
it's all
Yeah.
happening and playing out just makes me want to cry. Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Thank
a
you.
beautiful
God.
thing, honey. And that's
God,
wonderful
God.
that you got on sacred plant on land. That's a
Well, I
beautiful
was saying,
thing.
when I
Thank
went
you.
on my homeless, learned who Bobby Rocks is, and my isolation a year ago, I drove out to California, and I mapped out what Spirit was telling me and destinations. And although not all destinations were on the map, I knew Sedona was. Actually, Sedona and then Hollywood were the main two places I were to go. But
wow.
Four Corners had
Yes.
called my name, not on the way out to California,
Mine
on the way
too.
back. And so I literally drove to Four Corners in front of a blizzard that was coming in. It was about 12 hours behind me. And I stayed the night in my car across the street because they weren't open yet. They opened up. I drove in. I think I spent probably 4 or 5 hours just being, just
Beautiful.
myself, just
Nice.
being in that space. And then I left and ended up getting caught in the blizzard and stuff. But that Four Corners keeps coming up in a bunch of my drawings. Sedona, I spent over a week at and spent personal spiritual time in each one of the vortexes.
I'm
By
so
myself.
glad I mentioned it. Thank you for sharing that, Bobby. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's all part of the grand divine. I mean, again, it's just not about me. It's just it's just what I was being called to do. And I did. I mean, I would never change any of that experience in the world. It was so magnificent and fucking beautiful. And I knew then when I was in Sedona that I would be back before I ever left. And that has never wavered, no matter what.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Wow. Wow. Thank you for sharing that. What a heartfelt day. Thank you. Thank you to all of you.
Absolutely. Thank you to you, because we are you.
And you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you.
And you, I am you, and I am you, and I am you, and I am you, and I am you.
Nothing can stop this love. Nothing
No.
can stop this love.
No, nothing.
Well, they could fucking try.
Not a thing.
Bobby and Benny. Bobby and Benny will fuck whatever spirit on this planet up, probably. Get them so damn confused. And we'll slap them and say, bye. Go back over to the other side of the river.
I was a football player, so I'm on the third end over here. No.
Hey, we need a good guard for the quarterback and the run back.
I played
You know?
center, yo. I got you. Boom.
There you go. I had a short career as a quarterback.
Yeah.
Incompletion or -9 yards. They intercepted it and ran it the other way. So I'm probably not a quarterback. But I will say this: I'm a great tight end. I'm a great tight end. I'll be the one that keeps smacking you, and then when you reach that, I'm over there going, "Just give it to me! Ain't nobody covering me anymore. They're dumb." And I just move it over the line, and I just woo, 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 right in, and it's touchdown. Woo, 6 points.
I love the visualizations. You two are so good at that stuff. Wow.
You
not
almost
football
was a
talk.
cheerleader. I was a cheerleader in 8th grade.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you was
yeah.
cheerleader.
I was too chubby to be a cheerleader.
Me too.
I
So I
was a
played
little
football.
chubby. I was a little chubby, but they always put me on the bottom. I had little skinny ones on top of my back. Yep.
You were the base. You were the base.
I was the
that held
base.
them up.
I was.
No,
Yep.
that's all about
Together.
that base.
Still the
About
Yep.
that
base,
base.
Opal.
No
You're
trouble.
the
Yep.
base
I-
right now.
Yep. I was the base of the pyramids.
And you still are, baby.
Yep.
We got your base.
Thanks for this platform. I love you, Opal. I appreciate
I love you
Thank
too.
for this. This
We're
is
glad.
so
So
healing.
much love.
I've healed so much just in the last week. It's amazing. I didn't see
Oh,
this
Lord.
coming either. So thank you for that.
I want to mention, because I have utilized it, when you go watch the past classes, if you missed Key Code 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, they're on Opal Star
Yeah.
33 on YouTube.
They sure are.
Because when I missed class, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to make it up before the next one. So I was able to watch it before. I think it was Key Code 4 that I missed. So I got it before 5.
Yep. And if you don't have the book, it is in my shop. You can get a coupon for the book. It's very powerful to have that book in your hands and to read it aloud.
So cute.
When you need a good pick-me-up, you open it up to the Om Mani Padme Hum and the other things that are said in there, and you just say it to yourself, and there you go. There's your power back in an instant. When
Yeah.
you forget that you are powerful, you can get it back in an instant just by reading those words.
Yeah.
It's
Thank
just
you, Benny. Thank
it's
you.
magic. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you know, it was funny today. I got the Sophia Code book in my Pinterest.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
I've gotten it too, and I'm like, wow.
I know, right?
Pinterest is like,
And
it's
you know
like
what else I
it
got?
reads
And I
our
gotta
souls.
post Is that dadgummit, what's the name of it again? What was the name? Quantum Accelerator. That chair, the meditation.
Yeah.
I
The
got
Quantum
that in
Accelerator.
Pinterest too. I got
That's
that
crazy.
in Pinterest too.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Pinterest is something else. If you guys don't get
Yep.
Pinterest, oh my goodness. It's
Honey,
something else.
Once you start saving things and liking stuff, I'm gonna tell you what, it will send you
It
the
will,
next
yeah.
level up. It will
And
send
that-
you the next
yeah.
level up.
And that stuff is all 5D and higher. And higher. It's from the Galactics.
Yeah,
I've already been
yeah.
told it's from the
Oh, yeah.
Galactics.
Oh yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you for mentioning that, Opal, because I'm so anti-tech and I never want another app or anything, but I will check into Pinterest.
No,
Thank
do it.
you.
I just got it a few weeks ago, Dawn. I don't spend a lot of time on it, but when I go on it,
Right.
I'm like, screenshot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Screenshot.
yeah,
Why
exactly.
Robert screenshots everything and then shares it. It's like, holy
Yeah.
cow, this is good stuff.
Yeah.
If anything, it's visual. I get a lot of
More
visual.
love.
I get visual.
More
things.
love. We always, wow. So
Yeah.
heartfelt today. Beautiful. Pinterest it is then. It's going to be my new
Yeah,
BFF.
just get it.
Uh,
Yeah, just get it.
oh,
Every now and then.
yeah. It's pretty crazy, the stuff that comes through
Expect a
Pinterest.
rabbit hole or two. Expect a rabbit. You know what I'm saying? You're like,
Yeah.
ooh, that's really cool. You
Yeah.
pop on and you're going to be there for a while, just so you know.
Yep.
My dogs aren't going to like that.
Like, what does this mean? Yep. And then you start doing research.
Exactly. I be seeing things and I'm like, well, what the heck is this?
Uh-huh.
Because I've been getting so much sacred geometry stuff, it's not even funny. I really do have to make some posts because I've done screenshots, and because it's just so much information that other people really need to see. And so I have to make like 2 or 3 because I've got I don't know how many screenshots of stuff from Pinterest. But
I do it once a day. Once a day I put 3 or 4 or 5 things.
It's like, you know, there's so many things that I feel like I should put in a post because for others to see.
You
know what
should.
I mean?
Yeah. Spirit's
Yep.
been telling me to do Pinterest on TikTok too.
Yes,
I
yeah,
just haven't
that's
had
exactly
time.
what I've been feeling I should do.
I just haven't
it's
had time.
much. And it does help awaken other people, open their eyes because
Yeah.
I tell you, I got a lot of response from, you know, that one that post of mine that says, wake up, and then has all kinds of stuff with it. People are like, man, That's a whole degree of information.
Yeah, see, I did one last year on the Daisy of Death and the Lotus of Life, and I'm going to do another one.
Oh,
Spirit's
wow.
saying
See,
do
yeah,
another
that's
one.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah, because look, what was Quan Yin all about? The Lotus of Life, right?
Oh, Lord, yes.
She's all about that.
Yep.
And that's
I'm
what we
going to tell you
just
something.
read about.
In 3.5 years, I learned one mantra that I tried learning and using, and it's the one you gave today. Om Mane Padme Hum.
Yeah.
That's the only mantra I have ever been shown and shown again. And I had no idea we would find it in the Sophia Code.
Beautiful.
I'm sitting there going,
Yeah.
this is what Spirit told me like 2.5 years ago.
That's
that this
awesome.
is something that I could be using for my vibration. You know what I'm saying? For my spiritual frequency, my vibration. And I remember doing it a little bit, but like anything else, then I move on to something new. You know what I'm saying? That's my problem, is trying to stay in the same spot for long enough to learn enough, to absorb enough before I move on to the next chapter, which, you know, it's life.
Well, I love the Key Code 3 Green Tara also. That's like mine.
Yes.
That's the one that I resonate most with. The
Om
Tare
Tare
Tutare Ture Soha.
Yes.
That one, I've even made a video about that one because I just so resonate with that one. That one I feel. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna have one more. I got stuff I got to do today, so we're gonna have one more song from the universe, and Hakuna Matata.
That's not good.
That's right.
Hakuna Matata. I love
Hakuna
all of you.
Matata.
Thank you very much. Have a beautiful, blessed day,
Love
everybody.
you guys so
Everybody
much.
have a good day. Love you.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Hey, Christine. Means no worries.
Philosophy.
Hakuna Matata. Yep. From the Lion King.
Will you please drop me down, Opal, or tell me how, hun? I don't know how.
Oh yeah, Dawn, of course.
Thank you, beauty. I love you.
Absolutely, I love you too. I hope you get your dragon today.
Very nice.
And Julia.
He found his aroma like a certain appeal.
Christine wants to come up for a second.
After every meal. I'm a sensitive soul.
I just had to tell you guys something really quick. I just had a miracle happen. Like a bona fide miracle. So my parents both died and they left money, okay? But so I was a beneficiary, so I decided to think like my father would think. So I split it all 3 ways, even though it's different circumstances, but we're all 3 his children, right? So I was like, what would Jesus do? What would my dad do?
Right.
And I decided to split the money. So today I got a thing in the mail, actually not today, a couple of days ago, from Prudential. My mom had a whole nother life insurance policy. I'm the only beneficiary. I had no idea. She never said a thing. But her best friend, when she was dying, was like, "You're gonna be fine. Don't worry." And I was like, I'm not here for the money.
Right.
I'm here to take care of my mom.
Yeah.
But I just want to tell y'all, God does provide. Don't ever doubt your abundance and your manifestation because you're pushing it further away from you.
Yeah.
Know that it's yours and it will come to you. So I love you guys. I'm sorry I missed class, but I was
I
on
love you too.
Prudential doing
You're
3D
good.
things. At least it's Prudential. The little mountain symbol made me feel like, okay, this is okay. This is okay. All right. I love you guys so much. Hey, Benny.
Love you
you're
too.
the best. Hey, Bobby. I love you. Hey, Julie. I love you, Tommy.
Love you too.
Have a great day.
From the rest of your day,
Mwah.
it's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. And Kateri, if you're still here, I will call you. Hakuna Matata. Love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste. My soul knows your soul. And I love you, soul family.
Who get to start their day like this?
Thank you for the bear, Yaya.
We do.
Come
Every
on.
day.
We do!
Woo!
Be fucking